Guys, welcome to AJS. In today's video, we will talk about sudden gains and unexpected prosperity in astrology. In today's world, most of the people wish to earn a lot of wealth and prosperity in their life. For fulfillment of the desires, to buy something, for status, right? Sometimes they choose risky steps to gain sudden benefits and prosperity. Lottery, shares, gambling, speculation are risky methods employed for sudden gains, while hidden treasures and unexpected inheritance also accounts for sudden prosperity and richness of the native. Let's see, using Vedic astrology, what are some of the factors responsible for sudden and expected gains in astrology. Second house. Second house is the house of your income, inflow of finances, self-earned wealth, and worldly possessions. I'll be going through the different houses in astrology, and then we'll develop a correlation between them. Fourth house. So fourth house is all for comforts, parental inheritance, assets, land, vehicles. Fifth house is for sudden gain, lottery, gambling, speculations. Seventh house, it's all for business travels. Eighth house, shares, hidden transactions, other people's money, dowry of wife, gain from in-laws, finances through unfair means and inheritance. Ninth house, it's for easy gains and fate. 11th house, accumulated wealth, fluctuating money gains. These are all about the different houses which will form a correlation. Let's find out more about the planets as well. Sun. Sun is responsible for sudden gains from royal or government sources. Moon. Gain from liquid or glazy type of things. Gains from abroad. Mars. Sudden prosperity from engineering, publications, policy, landed properties, agriculture, accounts, investment in medicines. Mercury. Sudden gains from intellects or creative nature of mankind. Jupiter. Gains from saints, just like sadhus or priests. So gains from saints or bank people, rules, banking shares, money, gold, and other precious jewels like diamonds and other precious gems. Venus. Gains from music, cinema, vehicle, medicines, literary activities, all the perfume items. Saturn. Sudden money. Rahu. It triggers the unexpected events in the life, sudden gain from evil sources, fluctuating gains. So guys, now we discuss about the different houses, the different planets. Let's find out about the different combinations now for sudden prosperity. First, sudden and unexpected gains are noticed whenever 2nd, 7th and 11th lords are positioned in ascendant and aspected by Jupiter. Second, for gains in lotteries, speculations, or for any sudden unexpected gains, 2nd, 5th, 8th, 11th house and their lords should be interrelated. They should be both well placed and well aspected. Third, for financial status and gains, ascendant, 2nd, 9th, 11th and 11th house and their lords should be considered. Fourth, strength of the fifth house and fifth lord connected with the ascendant, second, ninth, and 11th house and their lords is required for gains in gambling, speculation, races, lotteries, and contracts. Using this both, like as I said, for financial status and about the second, ninth, and 11th houses. So in a similar way, strength of 8th house and 8th lord along with the above conditions as I just mentioned are required for gain in dowry, inheritance, wills, adoption, awards, prizes, secret wealth. Next, consideration of 4th, 7th and 10th house is required to judge the source and type of gains. Last, inauspicious houses and planets placed in them are considered for gains and accumulation in life. Which are the inauspicious houses? 3rd, 6th, 10th and 11th. So friends, having talked about all of these things, let's get to understand more about the different modes responsible for these sudden gains. Lottery and gambling. Strength of the fifth house or fifth lord is the important significator of gains in lotteries and gambling. The other significant house for lottery gains and gambling are 2nd, 6th, 8th and 11th. Next, moon position in the 5th house and aspected by Venus indicates sudden gain from lottery. Next, 6th house or 6th lord has an important role in gambling. If the 6th and the 11th lords are together occupying the 11th house, the native wins in lottery and gambling. The combination of the strong 6th and 11th lord is always good for gambling and lottery. If the 6th and the 9th lord combine in the 11th house, the native owns enormous money through lottery or gambling. Example, like you just bought a lottery, you have all these fancy dreams like, hey, I am going to do this, XYZ, all the different sort of things. And luckily in your horoscope, you have 6th and 9th lords combined, that too in the 11th house. For sure, you will own enormous money. So if you buy all this super lotto or the Powerball, you're going to make it big. Favorable combination of Saturn and Rahu favors gambling, especially indoor games. The lord of the 6th and 11th and Saturn, if they are in the 11th house, the native wins in dice game or cards through underhand tricks and by puzzling or mesmerizing his opponents. This looks to be more like a Shakuni yoga. So you might have heard about Shakuni, who was a dice champion during the Mahabharata era, and the way he used to trick and do all the treacherous things. I have not studied his Kundali, but I think this yoga perfectly fits this guy. Mercury, being the 5th lord occupying 6th house, causes loss in speculations. So guys, if you have Mercury, who is the lord of 5th and is occupying the 6th house, don't go as per the speculation trading, especially in the case of commodities. Stay away, play extremely safe. If the 5th lord Venus is in 12th house with 6th lord, the native will lose in gambling while being addicted to the same. If there are many malefic planets placed in the 12th house, which you know is the loss, right? Like house of spending, the native should not invest money in gambling or lottery as they might lose. So all the viewers, check your horoscope. If you have a lot of malefic planets placed in the 12th house, don't try to stay away from gambling or lottery. However, I should warn you, like in this case, this is in general the description. Things might change if you have considering like the different nakshatras based on the sign that the planets are based. But in general, rule of the thumb, if you have a lot of malefic in the 12th, try to be careful. Next, the lord of the 5th and 2nd house exchange places. So this is also called as Anoni Yoga. So lord of 5th in 2nd, lord of 2nd in 5th. It's a good yoga. Mercury in 11th house in own sign conjoined with the 6th lord. Again, good yoga. Mercury, Venus, Saturn and Rahu conjoin in Virgo. Next, all planets occupying the 2nd, 6th, 8th and the 12th signs. Next, 2nd and 11th lord conjoining in the 5th with benefic aspect. Next, lord of 5th and 11th conjoin in the 5th house with the node. Who are the nodes? Rahu or Ketu. Next, Jupiter in the 5th or 8th house. Jupiter in the 5th or 8th in exaltation or own house can give sudden or unexpected gains. Next, ascendant or 5th or 8th or 11th lord placed in the same houses. Next, 5th and the 8th lord exchange signs and the lord of the ascendant is in good aspect with either of the two. Next, 2nd lord in the 5th house, 5th lord in the 11th house, 11th lord in the 2nd house. Next, lord of the 5th and 11th house exchange the houses. Again, one of the very best yogas. Next, lord of ascendant, 2nd and 5th house are related or conjoined. Next, lord of ascendant, 5th and 9th are conjoined. Next, which is again one of the very good yogas, ascendant is strong and 2nd, 5th, 8th or 11th lord are in exaltation. Next, the benefic planets occupy the fifth and the eighth house, right? So these are some of the yogas for prosperity. So friends, that's in general about all the different yogas that can give lot of prosperity and sudden gains. If you do like this video, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe. If you have any comments, please add your comments in the comment section below. With that, that's all that I have for today. See you in the other videos. Thank you for joining me.